We are officially back to being monetized on YouTube. Y'all don't know how much this means to me. Again, not knowing was the scary part. Waiting this time to hear more bad news about the channel not being able to be monetized, but we are officially back. Shout out to everybody who show love with views, likes, joining Notification Gang, people who already was on Notification Gang. Y'all mean a lot to me. Today on the Philly Talk Podcast, we're going to talk about a hypothetical trade back and a hypothetical trade up. Adam Schefter just tweeted about an hour ago that 6 teams have been inquiring about the Arizona Cardinals' 3rd overall pick. Could the Eagles be one of them? Plus, we got more news on Jalen Carter, that not too good to the Eagles, and we got some more news on Bijan Robinson being the best player in this draft.
This is Philly Talk with Philly Mike. Talking Sixers in the Bird Gang, that's I like. Competition, we ain't scared, yeah, that's what we like. Win or lose, you know we showing up and we gon' fight. You see we strive for the sky every day that go by. And every single week we screaming fly, Eagles fly. This is Philly Talk with Philly Mike, yeah. This is Philly Talk with Philly Mike, yeah.
What is going on, everybody? I go by Philly Mike, and this is the Philly Talk Podcast. And today, we got some things to get into. But before we do that, Eagle Nation, help your boy out and hit that like button. Y'all been killing it. Subscribe and ding the bell so you know when we go live, drop videos. Join Notification Gang if you haven't. I greatly appreciate it. Let's get into it. Now, I want to know from y'all before I give you my answers, would you do this trade? Hypothetically, if the Bucks offered their 2024 first-round pick with their 19th overall pick, and we had to give up number 10 and 219, would you do it? Let me know in the comment section. If you don't like to answer that, drop the muscle emoji just for GP. Here we go. My first thought is, who's on the board? When we are at 10, is Jalen Carter there? Because if Jalen Carter's there, then I don't care what trade is offered to me. I'm taking Jalen Carter 1,000% if he's there at 10. Now, if he's not, we talk about it. The comments are interested on this tweet, and I agree with some of y'all. If we'd move back and get more picks, it should be for this draft 2023 because we only have 6. You give that up, now you have 5. I know 219 is a 7th round pick, but now you have 5 picks only. And we have so many picks from 2024. We already got like 12 or 13 picks, so I understand that. However, some people say 19 is too far back. We need to move back to 13, 14, 15. I think you can get a solid player at 19, and that 2024 Tampa Bay first-round pick really interests me because no Tom Brady. That team has already been beat up with injuries. It's kind of crumbling. They couldn't really win with Tom Brady. Without Tom Brady, that might be a top 10 pick, top 7 pick. Could you imagine going right back to the Super Bowl, this time winning, and still having a top 10, top 7 pick? Super Bowl appearance, 2 first-round picks, one at number 10, and then the following year, Super Bowl appearance, maybe this time we win, and another top 10 pick. That would be crazy if Howie Roseman can get to 2 Super Bowls and draft inside the top 10 on back-to-back years. Just showing that he's just on a different level of GM, if this ever came true, right? Now, I did do a mock draft. We're going to go over a 4-round funny one, and I did accept this trade for the simple fact Jalen Carter wasn't there. And I do believe there's another player. I'm not saying I would or wouldn't, but Howie Roseman, I think, is looking at another player that could stop him from moving back. If I had to bet what Howie Roseman does at 10, move up or back, I think he'll move back unless Jalen Carter's there. And I know y'all don't want to hear this name, but I think Howie does like Peter Skoronski, and we know how Howie drafts. Trenches, trenches, trenches. I know y'all don't want to hear that, but I think Carter or Skoronski can make him pick at 10 if them two are not there, because the Bears could take Peter Skoronski too. They need offensive line help. Then I think he moves back. Let's go ahead and look at the mock draft I did. So again, I don't know if I would do this, to be quite frank. I think we need more picks for the 2023 draft. But man, a top 10 back-to-back years while being one of the best teams in the league Sheesh. Let's go to the mock draft. So I traded back to 19, took Nolan Smith, traded 30, back to 38, and got Kalijah Cansey. Then I got Antonio Johnson, safety out of Texas A&M at 62, and I got Zach Charbonnet at number 70. You're like, how do we have a number 70 draft? Well, when I traded 19, as y'all know, I got Tampa Bay's pick at 19 and their first round for 2024. The Jets wanted the 30th overall pick. So I gave the Jets number 30 and 95. And in return, I got 38, 70, and a 2024 second round pick. Again, this is just playing with mock drafts. This goes to show that they're fun, but they're not reliable at all. But if this would happen, I would love this. I mean, the only thing I would love more is getting Jalen Carter at 10. But anyways, Nolan Smith, Kalijah Cansey, Antonio Johnson, Zach Charbonnet in the first 4 picks, plus you just lock and loaded for 2024? Sheesh. Howie Roseman will be balling if this happened. Now let's talk about Adam Schefter tweeting that at least 6 teams have inquired about the 3rd overall pick from the Arizona Cardinals, led by Jonathan Gannon. Could the Eagles be one of them callers? And if we are calling, is it for Jalen Carter or is it for Will Anderson? Here's the thing. They're both very, very talented, both physical to the T. Edge rusher is more impactful in today's league. It's just a simple fact. However, the Eagles are more vulnerable at D tackle. Both these players come in and give you possible 10-year great production. The rotation on the edge will be crazy. Mind you, yes, we got Sweat and Reddick and BG for 1 more year, but throw in Will Anderson there. And again, edge rushers are more of a game breaker in today's game over D tackle. But man, Jalen Carter on the Eagles, both are top prospects for a reason, right? These are their top prospects for a reason. I wouldn't be mad with either one. Again, though, as I'm talking about trading back, more picks for this year, what do we got to give up to get to number 3? You have to give up pretty much, maybe even some capital in the 2024 draft. So I don't know if we have the ammunition necessarily this year to do it, unless we're using some of next year's picks. And again, I'm not saying the Eagles are one of the teams that called. I'm saying, Howie Roseman, the most aggressive GM in the league, I wouldn't put it past him calling to see what's up with Arizona. And again, Schefter said that they're still undecided if they want to make the pick at 3 or want to trade out. Another thing that could play impact to the Eagles is if it's another team outside of the top 10 trading up to 3. They're probably doing it for a quarterback. See, the Eagles will do it for a defensive specialist, let's say, a guy who can be a day 1 starter and a big impact on his defense. But other teams will be traded inside the top 10 to number 3 for a quarterback. So that just leaves one more great playmaker or defensive player for the Eagles to choose with their pick, whether it's 10, whether we move back, blah, 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 blah. It is interesting that 6 teams called about the Arizona Cardinals pick. And we do got some, experience. AJG, we helped you get a head coaching job. Put in the word for us. You know what I mean? I'm just kidding. Let's talk about Jalen Carter, who scheduled a visit to the Seattle Seahawks. And I tweeted this. I don't think they're going to let Jalen Carter get past number 5. And yes, I started feeding into the news. Oh, he might fall to 10 because of this, that, and the third. All the off-field issues. But more and more, I'm thinking that Seattle is the team that's going to try to pick him. So Cardinals shop at number 3. I think if you really, really want to secure Jalen Carter, you got to move up to at least 5. What will it take to move up there? Blah, 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 blah. But if for some strange reason he doesn't go to the Seahawks, still got to worry about the Falcons and the Bears. But I just hope that he has a horrible visit. Hopefully Seattle's like, yeah, I don't know if we can deal with this guy, because I want to deal with him. I think he needs the Eagles, and we dang sure can use him. That's just what I think. Now, to finish this video, I want to talk about Bijan Robinson because I think it's just, I'm not saying he's not good, and I do love his tape. He pops. Like, he does certain things that you just feel like it's video game-ish. And it's like, how do you do this, all these different moves in one play? Like, I saw him break an arm tackle, juke a guy, spin on a guy, and then, like I said, it's like 3 different players in one play. I seen a little bit of this, a little bit of that. It's just crazy. Anyways, I know he's good. But now NFL Rookie Watch is saying that multiple NFL scouts reportedly believe that Bijan Robinson is not only the best running back in this class or the best RB prospect in this year's draft, but he's the best overall player of all the positions. That means over all the quarterbacks, CJ Stroud, Bryce Young, over Will Anderson, over Jalen Carter. He's the best prospect. Some scouts are now saying that he's the best prospect in the whole draft. And I don't know if I can go that far. He's great. But again, watch what Jalen Carter did. Watch what Will Anderson did, And then you got these quarterbacks, which, I'm out. We don't got to worry about quarterbacks. But look, when they were saying Bijan's top 5 prospect, I was with you. The best prospect? I don't know. But let's read on. Robinson has already visited with the Eagles, who hold a 10th overall pick, on a top 30 visit. So he visited with the Eagles, and we got the 10th pick. Robinson has also confirmed he met with both the Bills and the Giants. Interesting. Robinson is looking to be the first Texas Longhorn running back selected in the first round in 18 years. It's been 18 years since a RB from Texas Longhorn was drafted in the first round. Sheesh. The kid is special. I'm going to be doing a video soon. When I do my running back videos, I'll do one with Bijan and Bijan versus Gibbs, because some people really think that Gibbs fits our offense better. More of a chance that he'll be there later than Bijan and blah, blah, blah. We'll do that video. But the video I really want to do is Zach Charbonnet versus Israel. I don't know how to say his last name, from Pitt. I want to do a Charbonnet versus Israel from Pitt. I did just watch Virginia Tech game, Pitt versus Virginia Tech. He had like a 320-yard rushing game. 320 in one game? Sheesh. We're going to go over that video with some film and blah, blah, blah. But I do like Zach Charbonnet. I do like Israel. I think you can get them in the 3rd round, around 62, 95, between 60 and 90-ish. I think you can get a guy like Zach Charbonnet or Israel. Got to learn his last name, especially if we have a chance on drafting him. But that video is coming out real shortly. Shout out to everybody who, again, showed love through this rough time. Hit the like button if you haven't done it. It's free. It's easy. It don't cost a thing, and I greatly appreciate it. Subscribe, ding the bell. Leave all your thoughts in the comment section as it goes for Jalen Carter, the mock draft, trading up, trading back. Would you have done it? Blah, 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 blah. Let me know. I love hearing from y'all. Haven't dropped a video in 3 days. I feel like I can't talk right. All that good stuff. Until next time, you know what time it is. We out.